Then, out of nowhere, he set his chopsticks down and looked me straight. Thomas, there are a few things you need to know. About the house you used to live in. About what your grandfather left behind. I froze, spoon paused midair. What do you mean? He didn't answer right away. He just held my gaze, and something in his eyes grew heavier. Not yet, he said. Finish your dinner. But tonight, I need you to listen. Closer than you ever have. And that night, on my 18th birthday, I started to realize. Some truths don't just hurt. They change everything you thought you knew about where you belong. About half an hour after dinner, Uncle Robert made me hot coffee. The aroma was soft and comforting, blending with the cozy air of the wooden house. I sat in the armchair by the window, still wearing my jacket. I wasn't used to the feeling of belonging just yet. Uncle Robert sat across from me, coffee in hand, his eyes suddenly more serious. For a moment, the room was so quiet I could hear the second hand ticking on the wall clock. He looked at me for a long while, then finally spoke, his voice slow and deliberate. Thomas, have you ever wondered why that house was already there when you were little? I hesitated. I just assumed it was Mom's, or something Dad left behind. Uncle Robert shook his head gently and set his cup on the glass table. No, that house originally belonged to your grandfather. At that, I looked up sharply, a tight feeling blooming in my chest, like my gut already knew what was coming. He didn't keep me waiting. Before he passed, your grandfather wrote a will. He left that house to you, Thomas Campbell. He sighed, then went on, voice low and steady, like he was dusting off pieces of the past. When your grandfather died, you were only 8. So, legally, temporary guardianship over the property was handed to your parents, with witnesses and notarized documents. There were no disputes. He paused, his eyes dimming a bit. But then, 2 years later, your dad passed away. The stroke happened